What if I told you that GMC just built a full-size SUV so loaded with technology, so dialed in on performance and luxury that it makes the competition look like they stopped trying 3 years ago? Because that's exactly what the all-new 2026 to 27 GMC Yukon XL Denali is. And today, we're tearing it apart, every feature, every number, every dollar, so you know exactly what you're getting. Stay with me, because the last 60 seconds of this video alone might save you $10,000. Welcome back to The Driven Analyst, the channel where we go deeper than the press release, harder than the test drive, and smarter than the sticker price. I'm your host, and whether you're a hardcore gearhead or just someone trying to make the most important vehicle purchase of your life, this is the place for you. We do full deep dives, performance, tech, ownership costs, comparisons, everything you need to drive informed. Now, let's get into this beast. The 2026 to 27 GMC Yukon XL Denali isn't a refresh. It isn't a nip and tuck. GMC went back to the drawing board on nearly every system that matters, and the result is a full-size SUV that doesn't just lead its class. It redefines what this class is supposed to be. We're talking a completely reimagined interior, new powertrain options including a next-generation turbocharged inline-six, a massive leap in driver assistance technology, and an exterior design language that finally makes the Yukon XL look as premium as it drives. Let's break it all down. Under the hood, the 2026 Yukon XL Denali gives you choices, and both of them are impressive. The flagship powertrain is a 3.0-liter Duramax turbodiesel inline-six, producing around 460.50 of 0.60L, and if towing is your world, nothing in this segment touches it. We're talking a max tow rating of up to 8,200 pounds, paired with a 10-speed automatic transmission that shifts with the smoothness of a high-end sports sedan. For those who prefer gasoline, the updated 6.2-liter V8 Ecotec 3 still holds the crown for raw power, pushing approximately 420 horsepower and 460 lb-ft of torque. And with cylinder deactivation technology, it manages to stay surprisingly efficient for its size. Now this is a 3-row family hauler, so 0 to 60 isn't the headline. But make no mistake, the V8 gets there in under 6.0 seconds, which, in a vehicle that weighs nearly 3 tons, is honestly absurd. The real story is what happens off the line and on the highway. GMC's Magnetic Ride Control 4.0 suspension, borrowed from Cadillac's playbook, reads the road 1,000 times per second and adjusts damping in real time. The result? A ride that feels more like a luxury cruiser than a body-on-frame SUV. That's not marketing copy, that's physics done right. Here's where GMC absolutely swings for the fences. The 2026 Yukon XL Denali comes loaded with Super Cruise, GM's hands-free driver assistance system, now upgraded and available on over 400,000 miles of compatible highways in the US and Canada. This isn't your basic lane keep assist. This is a true hands-free highway driving system with automatic lane changing that actually works. The centerpiece of the cabin is a 16.8-inch diagonal infotainment display running Google built-in, which means native Google Maps, Google Assistant, and access to the Play Store. It's paired with a 14.2-inch driver information cluster that gives you a fully configurable digital cockpit. The integration here is seamless. It doesn't feel bolted on, it feels like the vehicle was designed around the screen, not the other way around. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard, Wi-Fi 6 hotspot, over-the-air software updates that come to you while you sleep. And then there's Ultra Cruise, GMC's next-gen system rolling out to the Denali trim, which expands hands-free capability to surface streets, meaning city driving, stop signs, and intersections. That is genuinely next-level territory for a full-size SUV. Throw in 15-speaker Bose performance audio, a head-up display, rear camera mirror, 360-degree surround view, and pro-grade trailering with an integrated trailering app, and you got a technology suite that rivals vehicles costing $30,000 more. Step inside the Denali, and the message is clear. GMC is done letting Cadillac have all the glory. The second-row captain's chairs are available with heating, ventilation, and massage. Yes, massage, which is a feature you used to have to spend Escalade money to get. The third row, and this matters in the XL, is now genuinely usable for adults. Legroom back there is among the best in class. Materials across the board are a serious step up. We're talking open-pore wood accents, genuine leather, and real metal trim. Not the plastic that looks like metal you find in the competition. The heated and ventilated front seats with power adjustable everything set the tone from the moment you sit down. Cargo space behind the third row is best in class at 41.5 cubic feet, and with both rows folded, you're looking at over 121 cubic feet. That's not SUV territory, that's van territory in a package that looks this good. Noise isolation has been dramatically improved too. GMC used acoustic laminated glass, additional sound dampening materials in the floor and firewall, and the cabin is genuinely quiet at highway speeds. Outside, the new Yukon XL Denali wears its premium badge with a lot more confidence. The front end gets a bold, upright, C-shaped LED lighting signature, instantly recognizable at night, along with a redesigned chrome grille that's wider, taller, and meaner than before. The Denali exclusive 22-inch wheels are now standard, and the body lines have been sharpened throughout. There's a subtle, power-deployable running board that extends automatically when you open the door, a small touch that makes a big impression. Color options for the 2026 model year include new, exclusive Denali shades. Mocha Steel Metallic and Glacier Blue Metallic are already generating buzz on the forums. This is a vehicle that finally looks like it belongs in the same conversation as a Range Rover or Lincoln Navigator, and we'll get to that conversation right now. Let's talk about the battlefield. The Yukon XL Denali's main rivals are the Ford Expedition Max Platinum, the Lincoln Navigator L, and the Jeep Wagoneer L. Against the Ford Expedition Max Platinum, the Yukon XL wins on technology. Super Cruise and Ultra Cruise have no equivalent from Ford. Ford fights back with the Blue Cruise system, but hands-free coverage and feature depth still favor GMC. On towing, they're neck and neck. The Lincoln Navigator L is the real luxury fight. Navigator's interior quality and brand prestige are legitimate, but the Navigator costs roughly $10,000 to $15,000 more in comparable trims, doesn't offer GM Super Cruise, and has less cargo space. The Yukon XL Denali punches up and wins on value. The Jeep Wagoneer L is excellent off-road and strong on value in lower trims, but it can't match the Yukon XL Denali's technology stack or ride quality at the Denali price point. Where does the Yukon XL Denali fall short? Off-road, the Wagoneer L has it beat, and if pure interior opulence is your only metric, the Navigator still has an edge. But for the complete package, performance, tech, comfort, value, the 2026 Yukon XL Denali takes the class crown. Let's talk money, because the price of the vehicle is just the beginning. The 2026 GMC Yukon XL Denali starts at approximately $83,000 for the base Denali configuration. A fully loaded Denali Ultimate with Ultra Cruise, every comfort package, and the Bose audio will push past $96,000, $100,000. Fuel economy. The diesel powertrain gets an EPA-estimated 23 mpg highway, which for a vehicle this size and capability is remarkable. The V8 lands around 17 mpg highway. Over 5 years at average U.S. driving, the diesel owner saves approximately $3,000, $5,000 in fuel over the V8. Factor that into your powertrain decision. Maintenance. GMC's oil change intervals extend to 7,500 miles on synthetic, and the vehicle comes with 3 years, 36,000 miles bumper to bumper, and 5 years, 60,000 miles powertrain warranty. Comparable to the Navigator, better than the Wagoneer. Depreciation is where full-size SUVs actually shine, particularly domestic ones. Yukon XL models historically retain 55 to 60% of their value at 3 years, significantly better than luxury cars in the same price bracket. When you factor in fuel savings, diesel trim, strong resale value, and a lower purchase price than the Navigator, the total cost of ownership story is genuinely compelling. So when can you get one, and how do you order? The 2026 GMC Yukon XL Denali is hitting dealerships in Q2 of 2026. With deliveries of the Denali Ultimate trim rolling out slightly later, expected mid to late summer 2026. Allocations are expected to be tight through the first model year, particularly for the diesel powertrain, so if you're serious, get to your dealer and get on the build list now. Pricing recap. Yukon XL Denali, starting around $83,000. Yukon XL Denali Ultimate, starting around $95,000 plus. Destination and documentation fees at approximately $1,500. $2,000. GMC is also offering a Denali Heritage Edition package for the 2027 model year. Early details suggest unique badging, blacked-out trim elements, and exclusive interior stitching. If the standard Denali is already turning heads, the Heritage package is going to stop traffic. Here's the bottom line. The 2026-27 GMC Yukon XL Denali is the most complete vehicle GMC has ever built. It out-techs the Expedition, out-values the Navigator, and out-refines the Wagoneer, all while offering genuine towing capability and a ride quality that has no business being this good. Is it perfect? No, the price will be out of reach for many buyers. Off-road capability isn't its calling card. And if you're a die-hard Lincoln person, no spec sheet is going to change your heart. But if you want the sharpest, most technologically advanced, most well-rounded full-size SUV on the market right now, the answer is sitting right here in front of us. Now, I want to hear from you. Which feature got you most excited? Is it the Ultra Cruise hands-free driving? The diesel torque? The Bose audio? Drop it in the comments. I read every single one. And if this video gave you value, if it helped you cut through the noise and actually understand what this vehicle is, do me one favor, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. We drop deep dives like this every week. No fluff, no filler, just the analysis you actually need to make smart decisions. This is The Driven Analyst. I'll see you in the next one.